We're coming at you once again live from ManLand. Totally unprepared as usual. Just popped out here to see what was going on. Again, since this is not planned. Let's find out what's going on here. Going to check the YouTube doohickey thing over here and see what's happening. I'm so lonesome I could cry. As soon as my baby left me, I don't know where the heck it is at. I want to go to the Man, why did it do that? I don't know. Still trying to learn this whole thing. Got links. 0 viewers. Embed video, YouTube web page. Take that. Copy. Minimize. Go ahead and click this link right here and hit paste. There we go. And hit enter. Now we're starting to rock and roll. Go ahead and click this link right here and hit paste. There we go. I hit mute. Now we hit mute. Mr. Wisman, hello. Now I'm starting to see some of the external there going on. Mr. Wisman doing pretty good. Miss Amber, right here. Howdy. I have no idea what kind of video quality is coming through here. On Google Hangouts, it shows me running real smooth, pretty much in focus. I'm looking at a mirror image. 70s, howdy. Mr. Mark Martin, he is back. Mr. Piggy Iggy. No doubt about it. I'm not going to go ahead and minimize this thing here. Hey, I got a bell notification. Let's see what's going on here. From Uper Digger. Steve Rogers. Okay, gotcha, Mr. Steve. Oh, excuse me, Uper. Oh, I said that out loud. Y'all don't pay attention to that. We'll have to erase it somehow or another. Let's see, Mr. Uper Digger. Mr. Uper, are you able to get on this live chat here? Do you have one of them camera microphones and all that stuff there, Roger? Man, I just messed up. What'd I do? Here we go. All right. You can get off there now. Thank you very much. All right. Now I can see. Let's see here. Yeah, I was watching that 1 hour episode I did here about 3 days ago, and it turned out to be like 5 hours, 8 minutes, and so many seconds, whatever it was. And I noticed the video was real choppy, wasn't that great. I will say hey to Justin. Where's Justin? Let's see, Justin. Where's Justin? If Justin was here, I'd say hi. Hi, Justin. No doubt about it. PC 1116. Howdy. Last time we had Donnie Pavlini of Donnie Pavlini Outdoors. I'm doing a separate kind of a live chat here. The reason I'm doing this right here, I'm trying to get more and more used to this thing so there's no glitches, no hitches, and that kind of stuff. I'm assuming everybody can see everybody typing to each other and everybody over there in the right-hand part of that there chat screen. I'm glad it's good quality. Maybe it's old Donnie Pavlini trying to get in there last time and mess it up. No, it wasn't. Sure wasn't at all. Let's see, Uper's not on the side deal here. Mr. Mark is. Oh, now see, I done hit the. There we go. Now we're rocking the road. I think now we got something to work with. You know, it's mighty hard to hold this chat here when you're here by yourself. There's nobody to talk to except myself, and I could talk to myself all night long. Yeah, I know I can. And when I start to answer myself back, now I start to get a little worried. But I don't worry about it too much anymore. I've been doing it for like 48 years. Yes, even when I was an itty bitty baby, I was the only one in my mommy's belly. I talked to myself a lot. That's right, PC. Practice, do indeed, make perfect. Let's see. Anybody out there got one of them webcams want to jump in on this thing right quickie? The only way I can do that, sending the link there. I'm going to try to right click on your names over there and send it to your PM side. The PM side here on YouTube instead of going through Facebook this time. That's wild. I'm watching the external. And when I said like 15, 20 seconds ago, it's just now popping up. Hey, now it looks like it's gotten fuzzy. For real? I'm going to hit these settings here. 480. Maybe that's going to be the best quality I can get there. There's a 720. I don't know about that. I'll leave it on auto now. Yeah, a few more drinks there and we'll be ready to rock and roll, no doubt about it. For those of you who just joined in, I happen to be ManLand. That is amateur artist Mark D. Chandler of ManLand. Drinking one of my, well, not one of my favorite drinks, but it's one of those drinks I can happen to get a hold of here in State Line. I call it the purple stuff. There's old Charlie Rock of the Rock. Charlie, I know you got a webcam that's hitching to catch on, man. Ooh, I'm going to try to keep this thing a talking and a rocking, no doubt about it. Mr. Charlie, I'm going to send you a link there in the private part message here of YouTube. So you got to check your PM to get this here link. You know what? As a matter of fact, I got to go copy that link because I don't know what the heck it is, man. It is, man, that's a long line of stuff here. We can say HTTPS. Is that colon or semicolon? The two dots there. No, and then you got a // plus. Man, by the time I read that thing out, Obama will be in his third term. Let's right click and copy that thing. Minimize the actual Google there. There's Charlie. Charlie, you know what? That's the same thing last time, man. You don't have your about section set up there where I can send you a private message. Let's see what happens when I hit that flag button. I don't want to flag it. Nope. It says block user, report channel art, report channel icon, report user. Well, I just want to send you a private PM. I'm going to report it directly to you. I tell you what. You got to get into your settings there, Mr. Charlie, on YouTube there and fix it where somebody can send you a PM as far as I know. I'm not an expert on none of this stuff right here. Once I opened my account up, everything was there and I just kind of left it untouched. You know what I mean? I can do this through Facebook again. All right, we'll go ahead and open up another tab. Hit the F button for Facebook. And let that load up. There we go. Get that off of there. Absolutely. There's Tommy, the vice president. That's the next vice president of the United States right there. Tommy, if I'm a redneck cockerham. He's standing by. Tommy, man, I didn't know if y'all had a chat going on tonight, do you? Well, by the time I ask a question, it's another 15, 20 seconds later, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I can't get used to this jet lag right here between the two. The internal, as they call it, and the external as the output that you guys are seeing, you guys and gals. All right, Facebook's finally open. I got number 7 up there. Let's see what this right here is. Let's see here. Yeah. I see my wife's on. No, my wife ain't. I'm finna say she better not be. She at work. She's checking up on me. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. Let's see. Oh, wow, man's got him a cam where he can get on there. I tell you what, I'd like to holler at that cotton picker. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna send him a quick link just to see if he can get on. I don't know. He may not know nothing about this live chat stuff. Might be like me. I just sent him a link here to this internal Google chat doogie thing. There's Donnie. I'll send Donnie one right quick too. Might as well. Let's hit another paste button. Boom. Aha. Donnie. There it is, man. Gonna send you another one. Now, Cole Craven, if I'm not mistaken, he does not have a webcam. Sure doesn't. Where's Charlie at? Charlie ain't even on Facebook, I don't think. Charlie R&R. Where you at, man? Get on Facebook and send me a message so I can find you. You go back here and see what y'all saying, and I can't see what. I don't have everything opened up. All right, see there. Jason McDaniel, he's back. All right. Well, I tell you what there, Tommy. You can get in on this chat right here. We can talk about The Walking Dead, man. We can catch up on some good stuff. Yeah, I don't know where Mark at, man. The only thing I know to do, I don't even know if he's on Facebook yet. That had to be M-A-R-C. I'm an M-A-R-T, which I usually get confused from M-A-R-K. Don't matter to me. I answered anything. I sure do. Let's see here. I'm assuming all these people over here in the right-hand side with these little green buttons, that means they on Facebook. Y'all can tell I'm not very in tune with Facebook and all these other social medias. I'm telling you right now. I just ain't got the time today to keep up with all that junk. They got Twitter and live feed and under feeds and all these other things going on. Facebook to me is nothing more than a glorified MySpace. Boy, wasn't that a pain in the rear, especially with an old-fashioned dial-up connection back in the day. They didn't realize that every time they added something to that front page, man, it just made that page slower and slower to load. It was a nightmare. I had a MySpace page. I think I still got a MySpace page. I don't know. I hadn't been there in 20-something years. Tommy, you gonna get on here? What about you, Jason? Anybody else? I got Facebook open. Anybody else want on this chat right quick? All right, now, since there ain't nobody out there hollering and talking, that means I might have to start singing. Lord knows I don't even like to hear my own self sing. Hey, Mark, this is what it is, man. By the time I get this thing figured out, they're going to rearrange everything again. You know, we used to have the steering wheel right there in front of us. Then they took the steering wheel out, put it in the back seat on the driver's side, on the passenger side, underneath the floorboard. Now I think they want to put the steering wheel somewhere like maybe where the gas cap is, somewhere in there. The guys who write these programs saying that they're making it better, the reason it works well for them is because they designed it. So they figure that all us dummies, and I'm talking about me specifically, ought to know how to be able to operate a new system. That ain't gonna happen. All right, Tom, it's gonna be a few minutes, but where do I need to send the link? Tell you, I can send it to your YouTube channel, PM thing, or I can send it to Facebook. Absolutely. Man, it's tough trying to run this thing and read at the same time. That's a lot of gimmicking I got to do here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jason. 5 hours is definitely more than one. It outweighs it by 4. No doubt about it. I think what it was is we got caught up in the nostalgia, man. For the first time, we had like a full panel of well-known YouTubians out there on something that I created here. I was just overwhelmed. And they took over, and they kept talking and talking and talking and talking, and I didn't know when to hit that stop button. Well, I agree, Mr. Mark. No doubt about it. It is definitely the same guys that put the viruses out there, and then they got to turn right around and pay them to fix it, just as he said. No doubt about it. All right, Tommy, if I can see you on Facebook, I'm going to send you the link. Let me go here and look again. Let's see. There you are. And I click on that. I think, yeah, I click on that. And then I right click and I hit paste. Then I got to hit enter. Oh, that's just too much for me to remember. I'll tell you. There's old Mr. Jerry out there. I'm going to send Jerry one too. Oh, I didn't do that right. I right clicked it. Got to click. Hit the button, right click, and paste. I see Cub Craven done jumped off of there. Who else is over there? I know. I think I know. I don't know many people. I might well click this one right here. Wow, man, I can get a bunch of these things open. Hit paste, paste. There we go. I can close out what I just opened up. I don't see how they carry on conversation here on Facebook. 10,000 people trying to talk to you at the same time. All righty. Anything y'all want to know about? Like I'm an expert on anything. I can answer questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll definitely make something up. I could just stand here and stare into space. Somebody need to type something. I tell you what, how about this right here? Let's see, okay, I'm on what do you see playing? Super Bowl. I'll tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. Mississippi State. That's right. They're going to jump straight out of college, go right into the Super Bowl. Going to run straight over Alabama. That's who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Exactly. Mark my word. That's a ManLand guarantee right there. You can put money on that. PC, you got one of them webcam doohickey thingies? Mark, I'm going to be honest about that. We got one more balloon left. If we can find it. Ranger Cook can come over here and clean everything up when he was over here doing his cooking video. So Hopefully I can find it. I'm not sure where it's at. I think it's over there underneath the dehydrator or something he brought me. Now that was kind of neat. I'm not gonna. He can't see. He cannot see. He cannot see them beat the Panthers. Oh Lord. Make a long story short about that sky ladder, Mrs. ManLand got challenged by Sioux Survival Series. I think it even went to the Peachy Prepper here on YouTube. And well, when it came down to it, nobody else, even the one that did the challenging and the other people that was challenging, was able to do the challenge. And it was just me and Mrs. ManLand. And I had full intentions of, when I got off work, to come home and get on YouTube for just about 30 minutes to an hour, and that's it. I was going to go to bed. That's it. Well, I knew she had bought the Skyline and was going to do this thing here between 9 and 10 o'clock when it was scheduled. So she had sat there and brought out one of our wine glasses that we had when we got married. You know, 2 glasses. You know how women like to keep stuff for sentimental sake. Anyway, it's sitting there full of this eggnog that she had got from the liquor store. Not just eggnog; it had the stuff in there I'm talking about. Oh, I heard a noise. Let me see who's here. I'll finish the story in just a second. It's Tommy. Okay, Tommy.
That's not your story.
Yeah, you didn't pop up on the external, so I didn't know who clicked in. But anyway, after drinking that eggnog there, and a few glasses later too, as a matter of fact, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, and we decided to go ahead and light that lantern. And I think we were on a live chat, as a matter of fact. I think I was supposedly testing it out during that time, and got some good video. Well, I thought these things had like a little Esbit tablet. If any of you happen to know anything about camping, bushcrafting, hiking, that type of thing, the little small white squares that you light with a lighter or whatever, and it produces a fire, and you're supposed to be able to cook with it. Well, I thought they had one of these things on there, because it says to light the, I think they said the fuel tab is what it said on the directions. I'll have to read the directions on this next one to make sure I clarify that. But anyway, when I open the thing up, you'll see it in the video there. It's on my wife's channel, Mrs. ManLand121. Small plug for her. Is the platform is sitting there, and it's a dead blasted piece of a seat belt. Now I'm talking about the seat belt in your vehicle. They took this thing out, cut it, wrapped it around there somehow or another on this flat piece or whatever, and that's what you're supposed to light. And I wasn't sure if I was doing this thing correctly or not. It says the whole thing is non-flammable, but yet it's made out of some type of it appeared to me like a crepe paper, or the paper that you buy the stuff into those gifts that you give out. That was the type of paper it was made out of, and it had some real thin string, which looked to me like regular old cheap dollar store kite string. And I was scared to death to light this thing. I thought we were going to have a big old flammable boom. But I lit the seat belt cover or strap, and it started to light up, and the thing started to inflate. Make a long story short, it did what it was supposed to. The only thing that I wanted to do was to take a piece of thread and tie to it and hold this thing down in air where I can get a real good shot of it on the cell phone, because I don't have optical zoom on my cell phones. I can't stand digital zoom. That totally defeats the purpose of zoom or zooming in. So that's how that turned out. Let's see.
So you're turning. Say what?
Was that Tommy?
I said, are you testing again tonight to see if you can get this thing this stuff down pat?
Yeah, I think I pretty much got it, as long as I go through YouTube. And as a matter of fact, brother, Mark gave, he did a tutorial, and you did a tutorial, and somebody else did a tutorial. Dang, who was that?
Gear
grinding. That's right. Gear grinding did one. That's right. And I think you showed how to go through. Well, whoever said go through YouTube. thinking it's actually gear that should go through YouTube instead of the backdoor roundabout way through Google Plus.
Yeah, Google Plus sucks.
It does. They don't make it simplified enough. So right now, to be honest, y'all, if you were to actually go to like your channel where it says my channel, not my channel, your channel, but it will say my channel on your page. And then you go to videos. And when you click on videos, the left-hand side bar, when you go down, you're going to see where it says live streaming. When you click on that live streaming, it pulls up something like whatever event or whatever you typed in is there. You have to go to that one underneath it. I forgot what it was called, Tommy. Dang. But anyway, it's underneath that. You click on that one on that left-hand pane. That's where you schedule your new event or your new live event. And that's how you can start one right then and there. And you can also schedule or set the time for it to actually start the broadcast. Give everybody a little bit of a notice there. So you notice I haven't given nobody no notice. I just pop on here when I feel like it.
Yeah, we know.
But is that rude?
No, it's not rude. It's just you can't. Yeah, people just don't know when you're gonna be. You're just.
Yeah, my so-called live chat, when I actually schedule it, I'm gonna have it planned out because I want to do some actual interviews and some real talk instead of just this rambling thing that I'm doing now. And like I say, you don't know what you're doing until you actually go through a few of these right here to get it down pat.
Oh yeah.
And I still don't know on that Google Plus. I still don't know how to set it up fancy where it shows your name and all that sliding bars and all that stuff. You know.
Oh shoot, I've got no clue.
I don't. I sure don't.
I quit even using Google. Once they separated Google from YouTube, I quit using Google.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I miss between the collaboration they had is when you go to watch a video. Let's say if I go and watch yours, Tommy, one of your Friday Night Redneck cooking shows there, and in the comments that I'm leaving there, I want to let somebody else know that I'm mentioning them because they had a similar recipe or whatever. And you hit the plus and then their YouTube channel name. So, and then when you hit enter, it sends them a message through that bell notification, letting them know that they got mentioned somewhere. Huh. And, you know, and that's the way it used to work. And I love that thing. So it's kind of like a shout out in the comment section in a way.
That's kind of cool.
And it really comes in handy if you enter these contests that all our YouTubians do from time to time. And because I'm one of the world's worst, I'll miss the contest results. I'll totally miss it. It might be 3 or 4 days later before I realize who won what. And if they'll do the plus sign and then type my name in there, the bell notification lets me know that, hey, somebody wrote your name or did a shout out or tagged you or whatever the case may be. And I go check it out. Martin is definitely a rambling man.
Oh, I know the feeling. I ramble a little bit myself.
Absolutely. But we can sit here and talk about something specific. Let's see, what subject can we talk about?
Well, I hate to tell you, but I really don't think your team would have touched the Panthers.
Well, probably not. My team hasn't done anything here lately. Matter of fact, quite a long time. I'd probably say within the past 10 years.
Well, I have always been a Panthers fan, so this year I'm especially happy. They're doing really good.
You've actually got reason to be happy.
Yeah, except I can't stand Cam Newton. I hate that man.
I do have a question, and I've heard this answer before. What gets me with college football is, you know, we have professional football out there, and we have a lot of sponsors. This is why it was created, is a money-making opportunity. But when we break it down to college football, I think everyone has realized now that it has become such a commercialized event to where the coaches are being paid insurmountable amounts of money to coach these teams for college. Hold on. Miss Wife's ex-husband calling. I just muted him. But the thing is that, you know, if you pay a coach $5 million a year, $7 million a year, whatever the case may be, I'm sitting there and wondering, where is this money going to exactly? Actually to that coach, or does it go to the college? Does it go to the teachers? Does it go to the professors, the people that are actually working to teach these kids what to expect, how to live, and what they need to do, why they're there at college? You know, no, it's not. It's going to that coach, correct?
Should be.
Now, that was my big hang up when it came to college football. How much are these professors actually getting paid? Is this the reason why tuition for kids are so freaking extreme?
You know, I really don't know, but you would think with all the merchandising they do for their clothing lines and all that other sorts, the schools ought to be making money hand over fist.
I'm thinking they are, and that was the answer to the question I got there at one time. It was the merchandising stuff that actually pulls money into the colleges. But yet there's not really any kids that can get a free college education unless they go through some type of grant.
Yeah, they got to go through the government to get a student loan or something to get it.
Right. All right, Charlie, I'm going to try to send you a link right quick. And this will be through the YouTube PM.
Now, with me, the problem I have with it is I get that they don't want colleges paying, you know, students to play football. But if they're bringing in, it's the students playing the football that's bringing in the millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why are the kids not being able to make that money?
Very good question.
You know, they're the ones making money.
Why are they not wanting to pay the kids to play football when they're the ones out there doing all the work?
There you go.
I mean, the coach is not winning the game.
No, he's not.
He's not hiking, receiving, and getting beat up and tripped and, you know, shoved. He's not getting all that.
No, if you watch the coach, he's standing on the sideline reading the playbook and yelling at his players.
Yep.
He's not the one to get out there getting his ass beat every night. Running 16 miles every day just to get in shape. You know, it's not him.
Nope.
So I say the kids ought to get paid.
They ought to be getting something, because when they get hurt and they get paralyzed.
And that's the point. A lot of kids get hurt before they can ever go into professional ball. And what happens to them? Most of them aren't educated because, you know, they can only play ball. And a lot of them do not pass their classes. They're just there to play ball. So when they get hurt, what are they going to do? They're going to live off the states and the government for the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not right.
No, it's nothing fair because they don't want to sit there and share the wealth. Charlie, I still do not see where I can send you a private message. So I don't know what to do. And I don't see you on Facebook. Nope.
He has notifications and everything off.
Do what?
He's got his stuff set to private, it looks like. There's information about him.
Yeah, because I don't see anything I don't see that little button where it says about.
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, if it was there, I could send him a PM then. So, Mr. Charles, somewhere in your settings, and I don't really know how to do that. I guess it would be under my channel. Ain't that where it's at, Tommy?
Should be.
Let's see. Me channel. Boy, this thing takes forever to load, don't it? All right. No, it just takes me to my channel.
Even PC's with us. The players should be getting paid.
Absolutely. I mean, they're bringing in money. I mean, everything's exactly the same as a professional football. Exactly the same. You tell me what's different, except you've got professional people getting paid versus kids trying to get an education and not getting paid.
Yeah, they act like those little scholarships that they give them are so much. Oh, we're going to let you play for our school and make us millions of dollars, but we're going to pay your $60,000.
Yeah, well, you get a free education out the deal.
Yeah, $60,000 education. But you're going to make us millions, so don't worry about it. And I'll even. What? Where the hell does it even out at? Where does these kids get, their cut?
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that even goes for the basketball, baseball, all that. Which I don't think baseball is quite as popular in the sports as it used to be. But basketball and football are.
I'm going to try that. Yeah, I just posted the link here, which is probably a bad idea. There it is. I think it is. That's probably a bad idea. But I don't know how else to put it out there for Charlie.
Well, set somebody to be your moderator, Mark.
Huh?
Set somebody to be a moderator. That way, if somebody comes in that shouldn't be, they can boot them out.
Well, how do I do that myself?
Go to
I'm on Google Hangout now.
Go to the external chat.
To the YouTube version, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go over to where you see their names.
Right.
There's a little flag on the side.
Hang on just a second. See who this is. Hold on, this is my brother. Let me entertain the crowd here while I answer this right quick.
How the heck am I supposed to entertain the crowd? Hi, crowd. How are y'all?
Talk amongst them. Hey, this is Mark.
Well, apparently he muted himself because, uh-oh. Did he log this on him? He did. You can't see me. Okay, I'll talk and y'all just think that it's an empty chair talking to you. So what do you want to talk about? Somebody put in it so we can figure out something to play or talk about. Fuzz, I agree with that. Football at the high school and college level, they play because they love the game. But when they get into professional, they just there for the money. It's like with, I'm a Panthers fan. Can't stand Cam Newton because I do enjoy the fact that he gives the balls away to the kids, like the ones that they score with and all. I like that fact, but that's as far as it goes. But you can tell most of them are just there for the money. Well, PC wants to talk about camping. What about camping? I don't know no camping. Although we are going to be camping out soon. Oh, Lord, this is going to be a rough one, too. Me and my two kids and a bunch of our friends are going to the gathering in July. So we have a camping spot saved for us. So we're going to have to camp for a week. Yay. This is going to be an interesting trip. Okay, let's see. Well, Mark's sitting back in his chair. Well, it's only like shoot, it's only like 16 degrees here, so you know, it's not that cold. Come on, Fuzz, you can go camping. I'll be camping in July. So, you know, it'll be warmer. I think it's like 40 degrees in my house right now. For some reason, it's just cold. Martin's in one of those serious conversations. Hardcore camping means you're just sleeping in a bag with no camper with heat. Well, who the hell wants to sleep without heat? You at least got to have a little campfire somewhere burning. Oh, my Facebook is dinging. Well, Mark, I can see your point. And it's kind of true. It's all business after high school. Well, shoot, even in high school, it's still business because I know our local teams, they sell advertising space on their banners or, you know, on the fences and stuff. So, yeah, I can see where it's business.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, man, I got to get off here right now. I've got some bad news about my mama. So,
okay, hope everything's okay or whatever. But
yeah, I know, guys and gals out there, I appreciate y'all tuning in here, but I got to give her a phony call, and she's got an aneurysm in her stomach. She's at the hospital now, and they say it's a real dangerous situation. She's in her 80s, so they don't expect her to make it through it.
Well, shoot, get over and go see her.
Well, I know, but that's like a 2.5-hour drive, and my wife's still at work, and that's the only vehicle we got right now. So I'm waiting on her to get home at 10 o'clock.
Okay, well, go call her, talk to her.
All right, man. Y'all, I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast now, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. All right.